more time.
Abby has chosen the revenge potion. This week, the HOH competition will only include eliminated players. The winning eliminated player will rejoin for 1 week as HOH. Good luck, houseguests.
So the HOH do the coach get to coach them?
Yeah, but it's just for 1 week. They're gonna be up. Brody is now a coach again. Tim is back in the game. Remind you that this is the first bounce round, so as soon as the competition ends, go straight to the living room.
Paparazzi everywhere.
What happens if we all get
No, I'm trying to help. Game I've ever
gonna
seen.
happen? Go.
Brandon, can you move?
Yeah, Nick! Yes, Nick!
Buford is the new
Yes! View!
HOH ceremony, and then straight to the veto challenge. Are you filming? Announce your nomination.
Obviously, I didn't have any time to think about or discuss this with anyone. Thinking about my very short Big Brother experience, I just kind of threw this together. I'm sorry, but Nick and Josh, take a seat.
Nick and Josh have been nominated.
Buford's enjoying this way too much.
That's you.
Okay, so in the theme of Revenge Week, the eliminated players will each take turns eliminating one of your fingers. When you lose all of your fingers, you are out of the challenge. Okay, so we're going to start off with Alexis.
Buford.
What? Jessica, your turn. Abby, your turn. Okay, now keep going in a cycle. Alexis.
Walter.
Okay.
Love you, man.
Jessica. And Abby. Nick loses a finger.
Aaron.
Aaron loses a finger. Nick loses a finger. Abby? Walter is down to 1. Alexis. Oh wow, it's getting intense. Okay, Abby. Jessica, sorry, it's Jessica's turn. Nick is out of the challenge. Abby's turn. Buford is out of the challenge. Alexis. Josh is out of the challenge. Aaron is down to 1.
Nice, Annalie.
Why would you say that?
Alexis.
Walter.
Walter is out of the challenge. Jessica, you will decide who wins the power of veto right here. Okay, so Aaron wins the power of veto. It's time for the veto and eviction ceremony.
Thoughts?
Well, Chandler's been like with me throughout the whole thing, so I don't really know the other guy. I mean, but I feel like he's a big threat. So like I'm kind of scared of like not saving him, but I don't know. Chandler's my boy, so I think I'm gonna save him.
Let it go.
Okay, so it is time for the veto and eviction ceremony. Aaron, you won the power of veto and have the ability to take someone off the block. Aaron, please come in and make your decision.
I don't like this.
Okay, Nick is off the block. Buford, you must choose the replacement nominee.
Anyways.
And Elise, you are the replacement nominee.
Buford!
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not.
Annalise versus DeCinzio are the final nominees.
Oh my god.
DeCinzio, you can make your first.
So right now in this game, I feel like all of you know who I've talked to, you know the key positions that we're all in right now, and you know where this game is going to go. If I get voted out, and you know the captains who have control right now, and their players who are going to start dominating, and who are lying to all of you, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Too bad we can't vote them off right now. So to keep me in would be to move forward in this game.
Annalise, your turn to make the speech.
I was not prepared for this at all, but I feel like I've made really good relationships with everyone. I feel like I'm just repeating kind of what he says, but it's so true at this point in the competition. And I feel like I haven't really broken any alliances, and I'm a pretty loyal player, so.
And with that, it is time to evict. Jillian, you're first.
I'm gonna have to take out Annalise. Josh.
Anna, who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Josh.
Who do you vote to evict?
Annalise.
Evict.
I vote to evict Annalise.
Hello, Tim. Who do you vote to evict?
Annalise.
Vote to.
Hello, Aaron. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Annalise.
Vote to evict Annalise.
Vote to evict.
Dizenzio.
Hello, Brandon. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Hannah Gracie.
Whenever I announce the evicted player, that player must walk out the front door, make their potion decision, meet Julie Chin, and have a nice chat. By a vote of 8-3, Annalise, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
So Thomas comes up to me and he's like, what's the tension with, like, I come up to him, and I go, what's the tension between us? And he's like, I don't know, blah, 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 forget kind of what he said, but then he goes, you're not really doing a good job of coaching with Rebecca. She came up to me and she was like, you're telling people, like, you're not really talking to her and you're kind of just doing everything. And I'm like, whoa, 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 why are you trying to tell me what I'm supposed to do? I checked in with Rebecca literally after every other time that I talk to someone else. And I tell her everything and I say, this is what you should be doing, talk to this person, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. And so then I don't know, I went to talk to Rebecca and Rebecca was like, Lauren was saying something. So then I was like, what did Lauren say? Like, Lauren's like, I think Rebecca talked to Lauren about like how I maybe not have been like as great of a coach or whatever. This came from Rebecca, but then Rebecca said it didn't come from her, so it's all like kind of a fight. And so I go up to Lauren very like calmly and like trying to make sure that I'm not coming across as attacative, and I go, hey, so like what's the deal? Why are you saying this kind of stuff about me? And she goes, I'm like, well, this is just what I heard. And then she goes, and she does this little thing like, and she like walks away, and I'm like, what are your deals? So she walks, this is like the exact place that it happened. She walks and she goes, he's attacking me. So I'm like, are you serious right now? I'm singing in the rain. And this is the first time that we're working together. And then, okay, how great was it when the twins told me? I was not expecting that. Okay, so we have,
Can you set that up?
Yeah.
There is a grocery bag in the library with stockings. They'll cut them in half. Can you do that for me? Thank you.
Okay, we have two of Thomas's players just out back to back.
They are buying
So-
when we are selling.
Okay, so like there's four boys: Dizenzio, Alejandro, Brandon, and they all came in clutch,
Yes.
voted off Abby, and saved the twins because Josh is her player and Grace is my player, so like
We have to
we're
keep them
attached,
safe.
so we're trying to keep them together. And so then we told them that, and they kicked off Abby.
Yeah.
Abby's going, Brody, oh my god. He came, like, I thought he was for sure against me and with Thomas and Lauren.
No,
So
Brody-
then he goes,
I think Brody's
yes, Brody's for sure.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He completely saved us and got his people to,
Yeah.
Thomas, I walk up,
'Cause
I
we
literally,
convinced him,
I
though.
literally catch them talking about me every single time I turn around. So like Thomas is talking to all of Brody's people. He's like, and I heard them, and then y'all, this is like the safest move. That's what he always tries to do. He's like, this is the safest move. Like this is the whatever.
No.
Can't play it safe. Gotta do big moves. So then
You mess with the
we were literally so
sandwich,
we were
you
so,
get
like,
the jam.
I felt like so like cornered, and now it's just
now
like.
we were like, yes, wow.
But
Yes,
I mean,
fail.
still things can happen, so we have to be
I know.
careful.
We.
Ooh, my best
Yeah,
friend. He's
yeah.
my best friend.
Okay, I'm going to get my drink.
Loving this.
Hi, welcome. I'm Julie Chen. Nice to meet you.
Okay, you're gonna do the potions things.
So we're going to ask you a couple of questions, but first, we'd like you to choose some potions.
Choose one.
Advantage, whatever the double or truth. Truth. All right. You are about to grant one player the truth. Whoever you choose will be able to see how every player votes for the rest of the game.
So I have to choose something?
Yeah. Who do you want to give this major advantage to?
See how every player votes.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
they'll have access to this notebook with all the votes.
Whoa. Okay, so can it be the twins? Or no?
You know what? Yes, it can.
I'll do the twins.
All right.
Sorry, I thought they were gonna vote John.
It's okay.
I just chose someone. I'm sorry.
It's seriously, it's okay.
I was trying to mix the game up.
It's okay.
I hope you had fun, Annalise.
I did.
have a nice chat with Julie Chen. And
Hey there. Can we get lunch when you're done?
Time to be living.
all right, house guests. After her eviction, Annie Lease released another potion onto the house. She chose Truth.
Whoa.
The Truth Potion grants one player the ultimate access to truth. The player she chooses gets to see how everyone votes at every eviction.
What?
Will have total access to my notebook.
Dang!
Who did she pick?
Notebook. That's sassy.
Who did she pick?
She chose the twins.
Yes! What? What? That is insane!
This.
Hi, I'm Julie Chen, and we're here with the lovely, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Annalise.
Annalise, that is a beautiful name. I would love to have a long discussion about your name, but first, we're going to ask you a couple of questions just regarding the game. So, how was your first Big Brother experience?
It was quite stressful because during week 1, I was put up on the box.
Block.
The block. There we go. And then the second week I was HOH. So it's like you go from like all the way down to like all the way on top. So it's very stressful. And then there was a nice surprise with having Nick Buford come back for a week, and he put me up, and I was like we had formed an alliance. So and then I got out. So yeah.
Yeah.
Whirlwind of emotions.
It's always crazy on this game with the many twists and turns. Of course, you know that. But I was just curious. Do you think originally going into the game you had a good strategy?
No, because I had not seen like the show at all. I watched the Birthday Big Brother, but like I wasn't familiar with it. But then I got Thomas as a coach, so I mean he's awesome, and he really helped me during the first week.
Very powerful player, yes.
Right.
So, since you were telling me that you didn't have a very good strategy, going back into the game, if you could change your strategy, what would you do to change it and why?
I think what I ended up doing is like I'm just kind of like I would say I'm a nice person, like I'm a friendly person. So I just really became friends and tried to get to know as many people as possible. And I think it worked out in my favor because the few people that I didn't get to know, they weren't getting to know anyone. So they ended up getting out early anyway. So I feel like the strategy that I ended up using, that just ended up forming as I played, is what I would probably do again.
All right. Wow, okay. So what were the best and or worst parts of the game to you?
Well, the worst, I think, was probably I had to choose between vetoing or voting off, I guess, between one of my teammates or someone who I'd formed an alliance with and who's also a friend outside of the competition. So I was trying to figure out, do I want to go the whole ally route or do I want to stick with my team? And right before it was time to go and vote, Taylor said, just remember, you don't have to stick with your team. And that kind of what made me it's you know what, okay. So that was definitely really, really hard and probably the worst part just because it was so stressful.
Right. Okay. And we're going to let you go in a few minutes, but first, if you had another chance to play Big Brother again, and who wouldn't, would you play again?
Yes, I definitely would play again.
Alrighty, well thank you so much, Annalise. It was very nice talking to you. I'm Julie Chin, and remember, it's not about having fun, it's about winning.